Roles of a Denizen. A content creator is a user that creates posts and is rewarded based on the quality of their content. A content evaluator is a user that helps assess the quality of content and enforces community standards. The evaluator is effectively taking part in a marketplace to curate content and is rewarded for early evaluation. A content consumer is a user that wishes to find and consume the most valuable content in a given subject area or within a community. A lair owner is a person holding tokenized ownership of all or part of a community lair. Owners are rewarded with a portion of all mining activity happening within their lair. Owners are incentivized to build the best community of content creators and evaluators.
Well, hello, and welcome to the DENDAO meeting for this week. It's March 20th, 2025. I am the Emperor of Den.Social, the Emperor of the DENDAO, and self-proclaimed Emperor of all social media. So that means, yes, Elon Musk, you report to me. No, this is a meeting, and we talk about the issues at hand with Den.Social, and the progress we've made, the direction we're going, and governance, all those good things. Bear with me. I seem to be sick again. Family and friends have been coming over all week and this week, and we've been traveling a little bit and exposed to who knows what. So anyway, made it through Super Happy Dragon Lucky, made it through World Blockchain Roundtable. Both of those were really good. I suggest you go back and look at those and watch them. And now the DENDAO meeting. Anyone is welcome to join. Again, this is a meeting. This is not a show. It's a meeting and you can find the link to this meeting. It's a StreamYard link, and it's in Den.Social under the DENDAO Lair. And you'll see DENDAO meeting for the March 20th. And if you click in there, inside that is a link to today's meeting, and you can join me. Excuse me, I cleared my throat. So without any further ado, let's take a look at the agenda for today. See what do we have. For the meeting today, we have the current open governance votes, the Dragonchain SEC case, new video dropped about Den on YouTube, leaderboard for Den.Social discussion, growing our Denizen family, and open forum items. And there is an open forum item that I would like to discuss if it isn't there. If you have something that you want mentioned in the meeting, you have a few minutes to go to DENDAO and post a reply to this posting. And again, it's going to say DENDAO meeting, March 20th, 2025. And every Thursday, you scroll all the way down here to the bottom, hit reply, and provide me something you want to mention. If you want to join the meeting, right here, it says join the meeting by clicking the link below. Camera is optional, and that's right here. All right, let's look at the agenda. Current open governance votes. I like to go over all of the votes for all of the different layers, what's out there, and not just the DENDAO votes at this time. So we'll click here, and the World Blockchain Roundtable has an open vote. They want a decision for the month of April, what themes will be discussed for the panelists. Says the top 4 will be selected. So there's already been some votes already cast in here. So make your voice heard. If you got Lair ownership tokens or lot in the World Blockchain Roundtable, you're welcome to vote. The other items, this is, by the way, if you go over here to the governance tab, see where my cursor is moving here, that's where you're going to open this up. Then you have all GI governance issues, all their GI issues is right here under the world. And looks like Dayrox has posted one. It says, that's right, I voted on this one already. Adding the ability to publish videos in the decentralized finance layer. World Blockchain Roundtable vote, which I already mentioned, that is the themes for April. And that is everything. The last all DENDAO issue votes, I believe the last one was suspending the LCP layer for now. And until we have more activity in all the layers, and until we have more funding. There you go. As that's still clocking because it's still looking for. And there you go. There it was resolved. This was the last vote submitted by Bit by the Coin. By the way, Bit by the Coin, thank you very much for posting all of the documents and getting the shows ready for me today while Joe is out. Appreciate you. Well done. Thank you very much. We couldn't do this without you, Bit by the Coin. And next is on the agenda is update on the SEC case. I wouldn't call it a direct update on the SEC case for I wouldn't call it the direct update for Dragonchain. It is an update as SEC as a whole. The SEC just recently dropped the Ripple case. That is good news in that maybe Dragonchain is next. So kind of they're clicking off some of the big ones or the ones that are a little bit older or have gone through different processes. So let's hope that Dragonchain is next. But we don't know if it's next. So because we don't know, there is still work for us to do as denizens. Remember, Den.Social is a semi-decentralized application, social media site, and it is run on top of the Dragonchain blockchain. So there is a posting in Dragonchain. It says Dragonchain call to action. All you got to do is go to Dragonchain at the top, search, and you will see this Dragonchain call to action. Right here is the Lucius to generate a response or to help you with a response maybe on X, or help you write a letter to your congressperson and ask them to release the dragon. Well, we need your help. Please go and do that. You don't have to write it yourself. Lucius can help you write that. Just simple. Just ask questions. What should I write? How should I encourage my representative to push the SEC to drop the case on Dragonchain? And Lucius will provide you an answer. You can print it out, put it in letter form, and mail it. So that's your call to action, is just that. Go back to the agenda. New video about Den on YouTube. That is right. There is a new YouTube video on Den. Oops, go there. If I can get to the right spot. Here it is. If you go to the Den layer, you'll see a posting. It says, what is Den.Social and what makes it unique? And go here and please watch it. Let's get the numbers up. It's on YouTube, or you can just go to the Den, within the Den layer, and see this, the flame with the Dragon social, Den.Social logo. Just push play and you can hear about yours truly talking about Den.Social and what makes it unique. Put it in a nutshell. We talked about this last week. It's basically making a predictive market, combining it with the social media supported by a blockchain. All those three components put together gives Den.Social that unique ability to have governance, meaning the users have a say in the process, in the enhancements, and the direction of the project and the platform. You don't have the option with X or Meta or Reddit, Pinterest, any of them, unless you are a big shareholder. Then you have a say. With Den.Social, you have a say by owning Matter. It's that simple. Furthermore, because those three are combined, we do it differently in that we as users are the algorithm. There is no shadow banning. There's no political censorship. Free speech for political free speech. Excuse me, I'm tongue-tied. Anyway, bottom line is, watch the video. You can share it with people if they want to know what Den.Social is and the power. Imagine that. There is no central command or group that's telling you that you should think this way, act this way, only watch this, don't watch that. That's the power of Den.Social. We are the algorithm. We vote posts up, we vote posts down, we knock out spam by blurring it and calling it such, and there are no ads. You as a user, myself included, our data is not sold to someone else, so a bunch of advertisers, pound us with ads. There are no ads on Den.Social. That is powerful stuff. The incentive is the token. The token is Matter. Matter only has 1.8 million of them. Most of them are in the smart contract. In other words, the smart contract sitting on the platform. Very little are available for sale out there in the general public. So we are trying to gather Matter, and only 1,000 are minted every day. And we are fighting amongst ourselves, competing amongst ourselves by providing quality content up front, in the forefront, for everyone to see and everyone to vote on. And we are rewarded by our quality content, or we're rewarded by evaluating and being early and quick to evaluate, and being early and quick to evaluate correctly. So consensus is reached. People agree with you, your evaluation, you are rewarded with tokens. That is beautiful. It's extremely unique, if not the only case in the entire world, which is why I'm here. I see amazing potential. Den.Social with Dragonchain is doing what social media should be doing, and it's doing it correctly. Very plain and simple. Power of blockchain, power of the utility of Dragonchain, the power of the people on the platform doing this, exactly what I'm talking about. And we talk about this video. Maybe I don't get enough excited about. Maybe in the next one I will. But please go check it out. And while you're there at Den.Social's YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel. Please, let's get the numbers up. Make it look like it's going viral. All right. And if you go to YouTube, it's real simple. Den.Social. At Den.Social is the YouTube channel for Den.Social. And if you go over here and you click on the live tab, you'll see all the lives. And here's the video right here that was made about what is Den.Social and what makes it unique. And it's real simple. Click on that and share it with a friend or a family member. Maybe they will join. Speaking of which, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Leaderboard. I know that's the next item on the agenda, but before I forget, I'm going to skip down to number 5. And I'm the emperor, so I can do it. We will come back to the leaderboard on number 4. That brings me to this item, I think. No. I'm going to show you that item. Going to Den.Social, going to layers, F, introduce yourself. Here you go. This layer right here is really important, folks. Really important. We have a new user. When we have a new user, Dankel. Dankel's right here. Hello, I'm new. My name is Danny. I'm glad to be part of the family and tips. Any tips for a new user, we'll be glad hearing from you. Folks, show this person some love. Go to the introduce yourself, pile on right here some some energy, and give them a warm welcome. Say hello and welcome them. All right. This is important that we do this as denizens, welcoming new users. And, I have kind of a standard, but I change it up each time. It's welcome to Den.Social. Me personally, I always say if you post 7 days in a row, I will tip you 100 matter. This will give you more energy for more replies, more up and down votes, and more energy for content postings. So I want this person to feel warm and welcomed and appreciated that they've come over to Den. I'd also like to find out how they heard about us. So please do that. Go to the Introduce Yourself layer, check it every day for new user, and make them feel warm and welcome and join us. Join me in welcoming this person. So that was kind of jumping ahead to growing our Denizen family. When we have a new family member, we have to welcome them to our flock and shower them with some love. How's that? All right. Back to number 4, leaderboard for Den.Social. This was a posting. Oops, I'm out of order here. Here we go. Proposal. Make daily distributions transparent. Transparency brings trust. This is from Time Hoarder. Boy, I couldn't agree with you more, Time Hoarder. Transparency brings trust. This is something that has been sorely lacking on Den.Social for a long time, something that I've been asking for. And it was, believe it or not, a proposal that was submitted a long time ago. And in the ranking of what should be priority, it was, I believe, number 7 or number 9. And I'm going to show you that. Here was a DAO prioritization vote. This was a question I think you had last week. This was on June 1st, 2022. It was asking everyone to prioritize what they thought was important. And the outcome was number 7 was the leaderboard matrix. And it says the effort was mid-level as far as hours spent, probably 8 to 12 hours. This is going to answer your question. It says, we've proposed previously in the DIN governance layer that this feature would add to show the state of conscious in content, probably on a pop-up after a reasonable amount of time, which is the evaluation is not as valuable. Sorry, the print is real small. Valuable, so gaming, the information would not help the evaluator. So this is consensus on a particular posting. That is part of what you're talking about. The next part was the leaderboard. I'm sorry, that was consensus. Number 7 is the layer metrics leaderboard. This feature would add layer metrics needed for lot swap above and would provide a layer leaderboard where layers are ranked according to their matter productivity. In other words, which layers are getting the most traffic, which layers not only traffic but are earning more matter, making those lot tokens more valuable, and maybe something that people might want to sell off, and being able to assess their value and putting a price tag to it. But more importantly, it is a ranking. And this effort was also mid-level effort, 8 to 12 hours. But there is something else on the leaderboard, which was attempted, and also to determine how much time and effort it would take. And there was a posting here, not too long ago, March 15th, 2023. This is Leaderboard Update Evaluators and Taggers. It was in the DIN layer. And if you just search Leaderboard up here in the DIN layer, you'll come across these postings. Distant did some mining of data to determine, who was winning, who was earning the most matter from tagging and tagging correctly. Another one was an update for April of 2023, and that had to do with posting content. Leaderboard for March, leaderboard for DIN activity and lot return on time or investment, and preview of initial leaderboard data. So this was February 2023. I'm going to click on this one, and it shows a yesterday, 7 days, 30 days, 90 days, 365 days ranking, who is the top user, and last month, how many posts, and chat room, etc. So this is kind of an idea of what the leaderboard would look like. I encourage you to take a look at that. This was the first test iteration, how much time and effort it would take, and to develop the queries into the data to find out how to write the queries to mine that data. So that is the leaderboard information I wanted to share with you. And it answers a question that Time Hoarder had the previous week. But he is absolutely correct. I too want to know, let's understand where the 1,000 daily matter is being earned and from what activities, what percentages goes to tagging, what percentage goes to posting, what percentage goes to evaluation, what percentage goes to, outside posts coming in, meaning referral from, someone referring on a post, let's say on X, and bringing them to DIN to look at the actual posting. There's a reward mechanism for that, and that can also help us grow DIN. But we need to know, you're right, the cost to implement this, as well as, can the community, I like this, can we, the community, fund this update? And I think that this should take priority, is what Time Hoarder said. And I agree. What's wrong with a leaderboard that says that, Willy Wonka over here is doing real well on Den.Social, and posting a lot of data and doing the most replies and earning the biggest amount in replies? Or, I don't know, Maria123 over here, she's doing a lot of beautiful postings in such and such layer and gaining a lot of traction. She's the leaderboard in this layer, and not only is she a leaderboard in this layer, she's earning the most energy. We don't even have to say how much matter, but I would prefer to see matter. Some people would want it to be more anonymous, but that's fine. Most layers allow for anonymous postings, and if you want to post anonymously, that's fine. If you, I think a leaderboard can stimulate competition amongst ourselves, but more importantly, you nailed it. It's right here. Transparency brings trust. Couldn't agree more. We need this. We need this like yesterday. Let's get this Dragonchain case settled, and let's bring about things like this. Let's put a price tag on it and see if we can't raise the funds for this. I think it'd be golden. It'd be great. Time Hoarder, thank you for posting this. It's important, and it has been discussed before. And I see Coca-Cola's in the chat. Thank you very much, Coca-Cola. Thumbs up back to you. Growing our Denizen family. Like I said, please go to the Introduce Yourself layer every day. Look for new people. Invite new people to come, and invite people to post there. And let's make them feel welcome. Open forum items to discuss. And let's see here. It looks like there are no items to discuss, but I have a couple. One, right here. Follow us on other social media apps. Help show our numbers right here. Stop what you're doing. I'm your emperor, and I'm commanding you, my fellow denizens. Go to the X platform, x.com, search the profile Real Denizens. Remember, it's Den and Citizen put together, Denizens. Real Denizens, at Real Denizens, and click, follow, subscribe. And same with on Telegram, Real Denizens. Let's bump up those numbers so when someone is investigating Den, well, how many people do they have on YouTube? Well, how many people do they have on X? How many people do they have on Telegram? So go there. Please follow us at these locations. That is one of the items I wanted to bring up today. The last item I wanted to discuss before closing out the meeting was India. I have been in contact with more and more small crypto-based channels in India and inviting them to take a look at Den. And I'm going to start posting some of their content in the India layer so that they can see their content over there. So they're on YouTube and they're seeing that we're posting their content link on Den.Social. But I'm also targeting those people who are talking about income opportunities. I want a push, a demand for the Matter token. And I want a push in growth in India. That sounds might strange or odd to you, but India has a fast growing crypto market, which is surprising because they have a 30% tax rate on profits in crypto. And I know that's kind of odd, but they're growing rapidly. And I think another angle to sell Den.Social is the residual income, the Matter token, driving, like they say, show me the incentive and I'll show you the outcome. If the incentive is to gather Matter tokens, to accumulate Matter tokens, and there's only 1,000 minted every day, then we're on a race to get as many of those as we possibly can. And that race for that, those tokens have a tradable value on Uniswap. Now, I would rather them keep them on the platform and grow the energy so they have a bigger, say as far as their evaluation and the more content that they can post. But there are folks in India that are looking for alternative income level, means. And why not grow Den.Social so it can do just that? Why not grow Den.Social so that as our jobs are being replaced by AI, Den.Social might be a place where, quality content can earn income? Why not? We say that we're an incentive-based system. We're incentivizing human behavior to weed out the fake and fake news and this kind of thing. Well, the incentive has to be there in the demand for the token, the Matter token. There you have it. That's why I'm going after India personally and some other contacts I have there in that country. And let's hope it's a good fit. Well, I'm your emperor and I'm the ambassador, shall we say, for Den.Social. And that's where I'm spending some energy here and time. In addition to the discussions on how to bring these folks over here that are looking for a place that they can call home without political censorship and can stream live streaming. There are people out there in the world, and this might be a shock for some. Maybe you're in Brazil, maybe you're in the UK, maybe you're in Germany, maybe you're in Europe, maybe you're different places in the world, and you have to be careful what you say on YouTube, on X, or wherever, whatever. Wouldn't it be nice to have a video platform that doesn't censor you, or you don't have to worry about that backlash or being canceled or being shadow banned? That's what we think. If we can create a live streaming, we have people that are interested in that. And if we can grab those people's attention and marry that with Den.Social, because Den.Social has already got the governance, it already has the upvoting and downvoting, and it already has all of those places in place. It has it more on a text base and maybe picture base, but it doesn't have it on a video content base. And everything is the rage on TikTok and this kind of thing. Well, maybe we need that over here. Video shorts on YouTube or whatever. And Rumble. You know, there's a lot of people that are migrating over there to Rumble video platform as an alternative to YouTube, but they don't realize that Rumble is centralized. And there have been people who have been canceled on Rumble. Well, maybe there's a niche for us here on Den.Social to bring those people over. So those are the items, and wanted to give you a heads up. That's what's being worked on behind the scenes. I know we keep talking about it, but it's ongoing. In addition to putting feelers out there to friends and folks and people that have the same desires, that are trying to build up channels in YouTube and provide their audience a way to make alternative income streams. Why not Den.Social as being one of those items that they talk about? All right. So let me hit refresh one more time, see if anybody else has submitted anything for our meeting. And nope, there hasn't been. So with that, we will close this out with Enter the Dragon. I appreciate everyone who is watching the show live, and I also appreciate anyone who watches the show after it is live. And please remember, like, subscribe, and share the content. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's grow the numbers. All right. And invite people to Den. There you go. Y'all Weird's going to take us out and end the meeting with a tune.
Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best. Adaptable, all capital, label radical yet rational. Adaptable approach is palpable if this animal is fallible. But that conclusion is laughable, so with for all detachable from the mandible, you see it now?